All right, hi friends. Sorry, I just wanted to get my sound off my iPad before we got any feedback problems there. So, hello, happy Thursday, happy 17th of December. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hope you guys are all doing well. I can't believe that we're already more than halfway through December at this point. What a whirlwind it's been already. And yeah, seriously. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jessica and Kelly. Yes, this is one of my favorite Christmas ugly sweaters. It's just like a cardigan and it's obnoxious and I love it. I think I got it at Target last year. It was a great find. I'm like very pro ugly sweaters and I do not believe that ugly sweaters are only for December. So I wear them like all year round, especially in the basement where I do my crafting. Because why not, right? Like, I don't care. So I have one that says like, I believe in Santa and unicorns. Awesome. Among a couple others. So yes, love it. Well, hello from Australia. Welcome. It's like, is it the morning there right now in Australia? I think it is like Friday morning for you guys. So thanks, Haley. So today I am back and working in the 3x8 album that I'm making for my sister-in-law. She has sent me stuff all the way through the 16th. So I have the 10th through the 16th, so about 7 days worth of content that I'm going to see if we can get all of it done. Just a little bit of housekeeping before I turn you guys around. This Thursday is the last live until after Christmas. So next Thursday is actually Christmas Eve. So I will not be going live next week, but I'm thinking, nope, the week after that's New Year's Eve. So no, this is going to be the last live for 2020, which is like really crazy and awesome. I think what I will probably do at the end of this particular album is I will just do some like a process video where I can speed up some of it so that if you guys are interested in seeing how this album finishes out, then I can do it that way. Either that, or I might just do like a live in January just to give myself the incentive to get it done and then finish it up with you guys. We'll see kind of how I'm feeling after the holidays have ended. Just because, you know, all the craziness that's about to happen is about to happen. So that is my plan. So this is the last live for 2020. For 2021, I am currently planning to continue doing Thursday lives. I need to like gauge you guys and find out what it is that you would enjoy watching me create live, whether that's like a project life spreads or travel albums or like, you know, what kinds of content you would like to see me do live with you guys. I need to poll you guys and I need to come up with ideas on my own as well. So that is all coming. But yeah, that's that. So let's, we're going to get you guys turned around and face down so that you guys can see my desk here, and then we're going to get going. And I love that you guys all love my sweater. It's awesome. Because yeah, awesome sweaters. So let me get you guys turned around and we'll get started on this album. All right. Okay, let's make sure that you guys have a good view of my desk here. So I think I just knocked it a bit. Okay, I think that looks good. All right, so let's get started. Okay, so for day 10, that's where we're starting today. Let me put away my little step stool here. For day 10, we are starting where we left off. So last week, I started putting together the foundations of this page. I showed you guys how I back my cut files. This is a tree cut file from Paige Evans, and it actually comes all together like this, but I backed it and then cut it in half so I could put it on the two sides of this spread. And then I took my sewing machine and stitched along the edge, the side edge and the bottom. So this just becomes like a tucking spot for some journaling and some photos. So what we're going to do, I'm going to pull over my baggie of materials here, put all the rest of this to the side. So this is to document the 10 things that they are currently loving. And what I absolutely love about this album is that my sister-in-law, Caitlin, is actually having her husband answer all of the same questions as her. So for almost every single spread that we're making, I have her journaling and I have his journaling. So it's fun to find ways to fit all of those words in here, but also I think it's really cool that both of their voices are going to be in this album. So let's get all this stuff out. And I can get rid of the sticky note. So what I did for this one is I took one of my Feature Craft cards. It says a few of my favorite things. So I took this card and I grabbed the digital version so that I could create 2 of them. But I also wanted to change the colors to go a little bit better with the trees that I made here. So what I did in Photoshop is I just grabbed this top portion, like down to where the lines are, and I stuck that on 2 3x8 canvases. So that's how we get the titles up at the top here. And then I just recolored them so that they are closer matches to what I've got here, which they're still not that great of a match. The blue is, but the red could have been a little more red. It's okay. It's in between the 2 reds of the tree, so I guess that's fine. And then what I did is I just continued their journaling onto 2 sides. So these, my plan is pretty much just to adhere them back to back. And I'm not adding any pictures in here. So they're just going to tuck into these trees for each of their sides. And then I'm thinking I may also add numbers if I have small numbers to the sides of the journaling here. So we're gonna see if I have some small numbers that I can do that with, which is super fun. So let me put that to the side and we're going to get these things adhered. I also have this really fun tab that says season comforts that I like, and I need to find a place to put a number. So lots to do here, I guess. Lots and not a lot at the same time. So we're just going to add some adhesive and get these guys stuck together. And that's gonna give us like one big journaling card here, or almost like a tag. They're almost like tags, right? Let's make sure that we are the correct direction, and then we'll stick them back to back. So that looks good here. And then I just want to see, what do I have for numbers? Because I need 1 through 10. Like, well, I do have these black ones. I don't know if 2 will fit. We'll have to see. And I also have, no, I don't really want white, but I also have gold, which I'm thinking maybe not gold. It's too yellowy with all the other yellow happening. Okay. And I also have these black ones. So let's see what we can do here. Okay. So let's start with these guys. Now, these are puffy stickers from the Allie Edwards, what is it called? Storytelling Basics, I think is the name of that collection. I also need my tweezers. And to not drop a bunch of things. Okay. So that's where these came from, and I really like them because they're thin, but they are totally going to be too big because I have 1 through 10, so I need 10 to go here. And that 0 takes up the entire space. Darn it. Okay, so that's not going to work. Let's try these other ones. They look a little bit smaller. I should have left more room because I could have continued it further down the page, but I didn't think about that. So that's okay. And worst case, we won't even use numbers and we'll just use bullet points. So let's see if we get a 10 with these ones. Oh, this might work. This might work. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay, so we'll just do that. We'll go with paper person. So yes, hello everybody. I see, oh, Caitlin, you're here. Hi. And Michelle and Crystal and Cindy. Hi everybody. So how's everybody's week been going? Is anybody starting to feel like super tired out from the holiday season? Or just, you know, in general? I know I feel pretty tired. This, it's definitely been a really interesting practice to do these daily videos. But so here's something about me that's really that I deal with. I don't deal with, but I work with. I have a hard time when I say I'm going to do something. I have a hard time not following through. So like if I say I'm going to post a video every single day, I have a really hard time being like, no, you're not posting video today. So like a lot of times I get to the end of the night and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll skip it today. And then I just can't do it. I just can't. Like yeah. So I just stay up late and I get it done. The bright side to that is that at the end of the month, at the end of the holiday, my album's going to be done. So at least there's that. Okay, so we got 10, 9, 8, 7. But yeah, I know I'm definitely feeling pretty tired. Michelle, you're not feeling tired yet. That's great. I mean, hopefully you won't have to at all. That's great. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because, like for me, I know it's because there's a lot of late nights with all of this stuff. But typically, outside of this, like usually we're out and about and like running around and doing all these things and trying to get everything done. And this year there's been like we've had to have planned a lot more, right? Because like we ordered a lot of our presents on Amazon and Target and had them delivered, which is a completely different experience because you have to be done shopping. Like I think some of them are already not, like you won't get it in time if you order now, which is completely different because it used to be that you could just run out to the store on Christmas Eve and get whatever you needed. But now, this year we can't do that. So it's different. It's definitely different. Jessica, you're on day 12 though. That's pretty good. You know, it's intense to do pages every day. Like it's so intense. So I applaud you for having 14 days done. Like I totally applaud you for that. Because yeah, it is no joke. All right, we're almost there. These worked out great. My spacing could have been more great, but it'll work. 3, 4, 5, 2, and 1. Here we go, 2. So these numbers came as part of the not Kelly Berkey, I always want to say that, as part of the Paper Person black and white Christmas collection that she released, which I loved that collection. I think I'm just really drawn to like super red reds and paired with black and white. I just really like it. Okay, so there's one of them. So favorite things for 1. And maybe what I'll do, because this is Alex, this is my brother-in-law. So maybe what I'll do is add do I not have any more letters? Where are my letters? I don't want a gold letter, no. Or green, no. I could, you know what, oh, those were numbers. So, all right. So I'm like, I kind of want to put their initials on here so we know who said what. So like, nope. Hi, Mallory. Welcome. I'm so glad you guys all made it. You guys are awesome. I know it's interesting because like the December lives are definitely like not as many people, which is not a bad thing. It's totally fine. But I think it's because the season is so busy right now that, you know, it's just hard to find time to do anything. And with a lot of the community doing December daily, it's a crazy time. It's a crazy time. But what I love about these is about coming live with you guys on Thursdays is it does help me to what do I want to say? It helps me to do the things that I want to do. So like I have to these pages all prepped and get all the work done and designed so that when we get to the live on Thursday, I'm ready to go. So it kind of forces me to do what I need to do, which is nice. Because then also by the time we get to the end of December, or the end of December, this album will be done too. So it's like a win-win for me. So I get to like chat with you guys and have a great time, and then also get stuff done, which is nice. Ugh, okay, here we go for more of this. I totally feel that, like feeling a little bit burnt out. I feel that. I'll tell you what, there's literally no way I could be putting together all of these pages if I did not do my foundation pages. Like I don't know, for those of you who follow Tashi too, where she usually like designs her whole page and does it in the evening, I could not do that. Like I just don't. I get to the end of the day, it's like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and that's when I'm getting to my craft table to put these things together. So I just don't have like tons of time to do it. So right now, because I have those foundation pages done, my pages are taking me anywhere from like 20 to 30 minutes to get done. And then it's not that much to edit and voice over. Whereas like if I had to edit out hours of content, like there's just no way I could have done that. So I'm really grateful that I basically had my entire album done before we got to December. It's the only way. And I will know that going forward too for the future years, that is the way for me personally to successfully finish this project by the end of the month. Okay. Okay, so we're at 6. Yeah, exactly. 3 yeah, if you don't have a plan. Yeah, I would never, me too. I have to have a plan to get it done. I have to. It's the only way for me. Like I would be so stressed out. I think I would probably give up partway through the month and be like, meh, I'll do it later. if I had to plan, or if I had to come up with all my stuff each night. That's a lot. So, and for those of you who do that, like, wow. Wow, it's amazing. Okay, we're almost done. This is taking me forever. 3 December daily pages. Did 2 more today. Oh, see? Yeah, see, you'll get back on a roll. It's not too bad. That's great. That's great. Okay. Okay, 2 more, and we're done with these. And then I just need to figure out if I want to put an initial on here or not. All right, so, and 10. Okay. These little pieces, and then they're all over my fingers. Okay, come here. 10. Okay, yay. Let's get these little sticky bits off my fingers. Oh, gosh. Okay, so for those of you who are doing your December daily right now in the middle of December, because I know some people wait until after the month is completed and then have a more like leisurely approach to it, which also sounds really nice. But for those of you who are participating in your pages or doing your pages right now, what has been your favorite story that you have documented so far this month? Honestly though, I don't even know. Like that's kind of an unfair question because I don't even know what my favorite would be. I've had a lot of really fun pages and really awesome stories, and it's been really good. So yeah, what's been your favorite story so far? I need to figure out what to do. I really want a thin, let me see if I've got my other storyline. Not storyline. The other, where are you? Stickers. Oh, if I can't find it in like 2 seconds, I'm coming back and we're just moving on. oh my gosh, I desperately need to purge. Like, oh my gosh, I need to purge so bad for my craft supplies. It's killing me. But I did reorganize my craft room a little bit, which is so exciting. Oh my gosh, yes, the COVID page was amazing. Did you guys see that? So it was like a mailbot, or one of those stands where you get your newspapers from, and then it was interactive, so you pulled it out and there was like a newspaper clipping about COVID. That was so cool. All right, so I am going to, maybe I have something over here. I just want, you know what I do? I have an A and a C, and that's all I want is an A and a C, which are like these thin ones again, but we can do this. So we've got A, let's see if this looks dumb, and C. Oh no, I think that's fine. Okay, so we'll go A here, C here. Yes, Michelle, you should go find it because it was super cool. A page to Robin's teacher. Aw, that's so sweet. I love that. So Izzy's stuff, oh gosh, you guys, I've failed her. So she has gotten up to day, I've got it right here. We've got up to day 9. Yeah, day 9. So we are a little bit behind, and the fault is mine because I haven't been very good at printing her pictures. So I need to, that is my goal for the weekend, is to get her some pictures printed so she can actually like do her stuff. Because yeah, totally my fault. It's been really busy. That's all I can say. But she will finish it and she loves it. She'll ask me every once in a while, like, Mom, why have we done any of our bags? I'm like, oh gosh, because I'm a failure. But the good news is that she's asking about it, so she does want to do it, which that makes me happy. Okay, so we've got this in the little sections, and I'm so glad that your daughters are enjoying it, because it's like such a fun thing, and it gives you that like quality time together, and I love it. So I do need to print her stuff out so we can get back to it. Okay, what do we think about, I think I'm just gonna go that because it's like subtle. Let me make sure before I commit. Speaking of commit, you guys, I changed my one little word, which I never do that. I never do that, but I did. I changed it. I was going to do commit, and then I just decided to change it to embrace, which I'm really glad that I'm changing it, but oh gosh, it's crazy. Oh, whoops, I'm missing stuff down here. Yeah. She's still ahead of others. It's true. It's true. She is ahead. I didn't commit to commit, right? Oh my gosh. I'm the worst. But it's funny though, because so I had chosen commit. I posted a story about this on Instagram earlier, so many of you may have already heard my story, but is it day 10? Oh, you're right. It is day 10. Shoot. Okay, we got this. I can do it. Hold on. Do I have the same number in a 10? Because that would be great. No, I don't. Okay. It's okay. It's salvageable. We can fix this. Also, that's kind of cute. Okay, we're going to go for it. I just got to carefully not ruin my cut file, which might not work. Oh, crap. See, you guys, we all make mistakes. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. We're going to embrace the fact, which is the word I'm choosing instead, that this is not going to be super perfect. Dang it. Okay, well, let's just set you over here and let's do our best to clean this up here. And we're going to put the 10 like that, and you'll never know. Okay. Going for it. Thank you for that. Yeah, because I totally, whoops. Ah, shoot. That's a, yeah. Oh, well. See, this stuff happens live. It especially happens to me more when I'm doing live videos than any other time because talking is distracting, right? But it's okay. We are going to fix it. It's going to be fine. And I don't need glue up here because that will stick to the page. So let's get rid of that. Just wipe it off. Okay. Come on. Don't be stupid. Don't be like that. Okay. Well, there we go. It's fixed. No harm done. And see, unfortunately, Caitlin is watching her album come together. So she'll know about all the mistakes I made along the way. Which is fun. And she'll know also about all of the solutions along the way as well. Okay, so that gives me 10. So maybe we'll see if we can use that 11 on the next page because we already got the sticky back off. So we might just go for it. Okay, so there's day 10. So you just pull it out. We've got their initials, which are crooked. We've got initials on here for who said what. And there are 10 things that they are loving. So I think that looks really cute. And I like how the trees work as tucking spots. I think that's cute too. Okay, so we're going to move on to day number 11 for real this time. So day number 11 was our scavenger hunt. So I already documented the scavenger hunt for our family. But Caitlin and Alex participated with us. So it was myself and my husband and our kids, and then Caitlin and Alex and their daughter Mabel, and then my sister Haley and her fiance. So we each were in our own separate cities. So we all live in different cities in the same state. And we got in our cars and went around and did a Christmas lights scavenger hunt. So I've got a few things that I'm working with here. I have a picture of the 3 of them as they were heading out to go on the scavenger hunt. And then I've got a tag where I added some journaling. Well, I didn't add it there yet. I was actually afraid that this wouldn't go through my printer because it's got this I can't think of what that's called right now, but it's got one of those little metal things. So I was pretty sure my printer would hate that. So I just printed it on cardstock and cut it out to the same shape. And I'm thinking that this I'm going to have up above the photo. So you pull it out. And then I've got it's going to be hard to see, but I've got one row of the 2x2s with the punches in it because they had, I think there's a total of 8 photos of the lights. So these are just going to go in the 2x2s like so, and then there'll be ones for the back. So I might just stick these in right now. So let's do that. So this is going to go in between. She ruined my page. Alex, yeah. Alex, you shut your mouth. So, so here's a funny, a slightly funny story, I think. So, Alex and Aaron, so Caitlin's husband and my husband, are identical twin brothers. And, okay, these are too thick right now. So they're identical twin brothers. So we are married to twins. And Alex has been doing all this journaling for his project, right? So every night when I am working on putting together my plans for their album and typing in his journaling, I keep showing it to Aaron, oh, look what your brother wrote. Look what your brother wrote. Hoping, maybe he'll be well, then obviously I need to write something. Because they have that about them where if one of them does something, then they both have to do it. They can't stand being left out. But he hasn't really been oh, I'm going to do some journaling too. I should just force him to. I did for the letter to Santa, and he did a great job with his letter to Santa. It was really funny. But it's actually been really cool to read Alex's journaling too, to see journaling from like the dad slash husband perspective. So I'm super excited that that's in here. All right, so we got these guys and 2 more. He's over here laughing. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you, Millie. It's an eyelet. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Squishing that in here. Okay, and 1 more to go. Yeah, so these I'm not going to embellish at all. They're just going to go in just like this. And this was super fun. So if you guys are looking for something like really low key to do, but that's fun and gets you out of your house in this like crazy COVID year, this scavenger hunt was really fun. And I do have it as, like, I do offer it as a download. I don't know if I linked it in my in the description area or not, but it basically looks like this. And I made it as a 3x8 because I knew I wanted to put it in an album. So yeah, so that is available as a download if you guys are looking for something fun to do for the season. We had a blast with it, and I think it's probably going to turn into another annual tradition for us. Okay. I did the same thing last year where I had it as a 3x8 so I could add our list into our December daily, because I think that's really fun to have the list of the things that we actually went to go find. And okay, so we've got this. We've got our lights here, and maybe what I'll do, because like that's kind of cute in the middle maybe. These I don't need. I had a couple of those 2x2s just in case I needed something extra, but I know I need to add my number, which we're going to go with this number, you know, because we already took the sticky back off. And see if I can get that out. Good enough, I suppose. We'll stick that up here. And then I've got some other things here. So like, I'm not going to use that. The other thing I did is I cut out, using my silhouette, I cut out some of these light strands, and these came from a Paige Evans cut file, and I thought about adding some of these like onto the photo itself. Like, I don't know, that might be too much, I think. Actually, I kind of feel like that's too much. But what if we added some to the edge? They would probably break over time, wouldn't they? But that makes me think that maybe I can add some trim to that edge, because that would be really fun. And I'm already pretty much decided that this is going to be 2 albums, because I just can't, I can't get it down to only the one. It's going to end up too thick. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add some trim here. We'll put, this is going to come out of the top of the photo like that. And then maybe what we'll do is add like some kind of cluster-ish at the bottom. Let's see what else I've got embellishment-wise. So I definitely have more now. Like spread good cheer. That's kind of cute. Okay, come here, you. So you've got like, you could just layer up some things down here. What else? Bundle up. Like the same shape? No. No, not duck the halls. What's this one say? Home for the holidays? No. No. All right, I think I kind of like what I've got there, so maybe we'll stick with that. Maybe we'll just do a couple things down there. Okay. And trim. Let's see what we got for trims. So, like, do I have a bunch of discs? That would be really cute. Let's see if I do. In my bin here. I think I see some down at the bottom. Of course. Another little piece. Give me a big piece. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yes, so we're gonna put some gold stars trim right along the edge. And then that'll help this page look a little more spruced up. Just shove all this back in. And I do have some mini pom-poms as well. I'm thinking that is kind of fun. So let's do it. All right. So what I need to do now is let's get this cluster down. Actually, let's not do the cluster yet. Let's adhere this to the back. Oh, and I also have that. Okay, we'll hold on to that for a second. So we're going to adhere the photo down onto the back of this, but we're making it a pocket. So I only want to add adhesive, and I think what I'll do is just use my score tape so that it's got a good hold on it. And we're gonna do the two sides and the bottom. And then, let's make sure it's the bottom. Yep, two sides and the bottom. And then what I like to do is I like to position my tag where I want it to go. So if I know that it's pretty much gonna go here, then I can flip it around and see how far down it goes. And I'm just gonna add a little bit below that so that it doesn't like slip down behind the photo and get lost back in there, because that would be way too hard to like stick your hand down in there to get it. So this helps it all kind of stay in place for me. And we're just gonna take off the release paper and go from there. Oh, Christmas Eve would be a great day to do the scavenger hunt for the lights. I definitely recommend it. You know what was really interesting is we went, and when we got back, now usually it's not that, like, Aaron's not like a Grinch or anything, so it's not like that, but it's usually me who's like, hey, we should make this a tradition, or hey, we should try this activity, or, you know, so on and so on. And this time, he was the one that was like, I think we should do this again. I think we should make this a thing. And I was very excited about that, because it just felt really nice that he was so excited about this activity, which only came about, scavenger, or the light part only came about because of COVID. Otherwise, we would have probably just gone to the mall again, which we might still do. Maybe we'll just do both of them. Okay. But maybe only have one of them be an actual event that we have other people do with us, like the mall one, and then maybe have the lights one just be something that you do at your leisure. So, okay. Here we go. Let's trim that off. Okay, so now we've got a pocket here at the top. So when I get this adhered down, it'll just go in and it'll stop right up there at the top, right? Which it looks cute on this side still. Yeah, it still looks good. So what I'm going to do now, because I actually like the pink at the top of the back, is I'm going to actually trim off a portion of this, like right there maybe, so that it's at the bottom. And to make it look more like that was on purpose, I think I'm going to put a little piece of washi in between as well. So we'll get some tape. And this way I also don't have to deal with the eyelet. Okay. Because that would create, you know, some bump there at the bottom. Okay. So we're going to go like this. I'm not going to push that down all the way yet, because I want to grab, thinking I'm going to grab this candy cane stripe that's got some pink in it. So I think, oh yeah, that's going to go really well with this pink. And we will just take a little strip of it and put it underneath. So again, it just, I hope what it will do is make it look like that was actually on purpose, because it was actually on purpose. But, you know, actually let's do that, and now we're good. Yeah, see, that's really cute. All right. So then we need a little piece of twine, which I'm going to do my red and white. And that will finish up this piece here. Let's let it fall all the way through, why don't we? Okay. So, tie that up here at the top. And that should be good. Okay, so that's got their journaling on it for this particular event, and then we can stick it down inside. And then the back, this goes back here, which I will put back in. Okay, so that's the photo portion. Then we've got, oh, and I've got these for the bottom. So maybe what I'll do, because what does simple, because I kind of like the blues, like the theme of the blues. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that right there. So let's grab this cup, grab some tape on it. Okay. Ooh. So here's a funny question for you guys. Tell me if any of you guys have had the same the same problem / experience. So Aaron and I have done our Christmas shopping on Amazon for the most part, Amazon and Target. He has, as far as I know, he didn't really order anything off of Target. That was just me. But we both ordered off of Amazon, and we only have one like Amazon account because of the Prime. Like, we're not going to pay for Prime for 2 separate accounts. So we both ordered each other gifts off of Amazon, but we did not change the shipping address, right? So they are both, so everything that we have ordered is addressed to Aaron without us even thinking about it. So it's coming in the mail now, and we have to figure out how to, like, we've had to, which the only way you really can is by ruining it for yourself. But we've had to come up with a way to, like, peel open gifts or peel open boxes and, like, glance at it just enough to, like, not recognize it, but also, like, to recognize that we don't recognize it without actually recognizing it. It's so hard. Like, oh my gosh. But the problem is some of it might also be the kids' presents. So we have to open them because, like, so in the future, I have to remember to change the ship to name to be me instead of him when I'm the one ordering stuff, because it has been an experience. I'll tell you that. We actually had, like, such a laugh over it the other day, because it's just ridiculous to be like, oh, you know, like, oh gosh, is it mine? Is it mine? Oh, it's, I don't recognize it. It's not mine. You know, take it away from me right now. It's just ridiculous. Okay, so to put this trim on, I am going to stick a line of red line tape down the edge here, and because that way it'll stay down really nice. I considered stitching it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to try the red line tape. And Caitlin, if it ever starts to fall off, then let me know and I'll stitch it on. So there's that. We're going to put this on here as our star trim. We'll trim that off the edge here, and then that is that. Oh yeah, see, that's really cute. All right, and then we've got the actual card behind it. So it flips, there's additional pictures, and then we've got the actual finds. So the only other thing I need to do is add the number, which I'm thinking that I should have put on already. Well, you know what? It kind of fits right here. And that way it doesn't get on Mabel's face. So let's just, it's like right by her face, but whatever, it's fine. And that's that. So there's day 11. So we can pull out the tag that's got journaling on it here and put that back in when we don't need it anymore. And we've got the lights of the photo, or the photos of the lights of the photos, and then the card for the actual hunt. So I'm going to stick this back in the book and we will move on to the next, which is going to be what, day 12? We're on day 12 now. Okay, so we'll put this over here. I didn't know you could link. Wait, what? I need to see, what does this say? Linked to her Prime. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into that because, yeah, it's a whole thing. Yes. Okay, so the next story we're working on is their Advent. So I don't know if you guys saw that Aaron and I are doing well, it's technically Aaron's Advent that I made for him, but I'm participating. I made him a beer Advent for the Christmas season, and Alex and Caitlin did the same thing for their family, for the two of them. So what I did is I printed off some journaling. Now this is a card from Feed Your Craft that I took digitally and I made it bigger. I tried to also keep my journaling a little bit ajar so that I could hole punch it and hopefully not hit any words. But my plan is to stick the picture of their Advent. So this is their beer Advent, where it's labeled in the fridge and it says, "Take a drink before Saint Nick," which is really cute. And then, what did I have here? Yeah, that's not what I was doing. And then I've also got this really cute little paper, which I thought what I could do is I want to add the word Advent, which I've got. Do I have red? I've got gold. I wonder. These are like gold puffy stickers. So I don't know about that. Oh, you know what? I do have red. I have red right here. I wonder if it would fit in one of these. Maybe. Because that would not be bad. Oh, I have red here too. Those are numbers. Okay. So I'm thinking I could do a label, add the word Advent to it. So maybe like the black label with Advent. And then I've also got some other pieces here. So I think we're going to try that. I think we're going to go for that. I could also, like, do I have a smaller? These are cute. I have all of my alphabet stickers I keep on a ring, and I have a hook on my wall that I just hang them on right next to my desk. Just because I don't want to, you know, it makes it easy. And then I don't really use these a whole lot. AD, there's no E. Okay. Which I do run out of E's because of the word week, and I also tend to run out of numbers as well. Okay, so like I have black. You know what? I have red. I know I have red for those. It's just a question of stuff flying off my desk. It's just a question of, do I have all of the letters? A, D, B, E, N, T. I do. Yes. So the reason I'm thinking about using different ones is I need to have a page. And this is something when you're on creative teams, we have to create spreads that feature that specific company's product. And for this one, for Feed Your Craft, I have to make a page that does not have anything from Pink Fresh Studio on it, because Geraldine Tsai from In a Creative Bubble did both Feed Your Craft and Pink Fresh Studio. So this page is going to be my next like design team page. So here you go. You're seeing it before everybody else. Where did that photo go? Did I lose that? Am I going nuts? Okay, well, the photo's around here somewhere. What? Okay, we're gonna... Okay, that's fine. We'll find it. It's a big photo. How did I lose it? It's probably on me somewhere. Okay, well, let's start with this side anyway. Crazy. Okay, so we're going to take this label sticker. We're going to add the word Advent to it. My giant stickering. You know what? In my alphabet stickers, I also, wait, A-D-V-E-N-T. V and E are in the middle, so okay. I also need to purge some of my letters too. A-D-V, D-V-E. Put the E in there for now. E-D-V. Hair. I shed, you guys, so badly. So badly. Okay, A-D. So I always find hair, like all over my desk. It's crazy. It's probably just because I have long hair. I don't know. Oh yeah, this is going to work out. E-D-V-E-N-T. E-N-T. Anyway, so the thing with doing it like this, like having to have only specific product, is like there are certain things that go so well together that I just want to put them together. and so it's hard for me to have just like one exclusive page when it comes to December Daily anyway, when it comes to this specific project. Okay, so let's get these spaced a little bit better, and then that should be good. E-D-V-E-N-T. Okay, I think that is going to work. Where is it? It's with my letter stick. Oh, it is. Hey, thank you. Good call. Oh my gosh, I would have been looking for that forever. That, yeah. Thank you, Millie. You saved me. Yes, like what the heck. All right, so we're going to stick this in the middle here. So I think it looks good in the middle. Well, it's not quite center, but that's fine. Like, so like this is really cute, but this is also, I believe, not. Actually, I think it is Futurecraft. Probably fine, but it's also kind of giant. So we'll set that to the side. So we've got this here. What else did I pull out? I also pulled out, like, I'm not going to use those. I can probably stamp something up here. I could also probably add some of these just to bring the color. You know what? Nope, I got puffy stickers. That's what I'm going to do. Let's add puffy stickers to this. So here's my puffy stickers that goes with this. You know, I should probably adhere this down so we don't lose it again. Wait, potash? What does that mean? What are you talking about? Still in the video. I know, that was so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so put this on here. That way we won't lose it again. It'll be secured. Safe. Okay, so we've got that. I also need the number 12 is what we're on. Which I do have, nope, somewhere in here. Here's the number 12. Like, I could put it there. Let's see if I've got any other colors that I can work with. Stick you down below. Okay, so what other 12s do I have? So I've also got giant black 12, giant gold 12. Okay, I have a lot of 12s. So let's move you aside. Okay, so we could do not that. I kind of like the gold. I think it'll be okay that I didn't use that. You can't see at all. That I feel like is too much black. So I kind of like the gold. I think that's kind of fun. And I should probably close this so I don't lose things. Yeah, let's get all this back in here. You stay where you're at. Thank you. Okay. So then I could also put like a puffy sticker underneath and layer some things up over here. and then we can call this good. So let's do that. I don't know if I knew you could rewind either. But thank goodness, because otherwise I'd be like at a loss here with this darn photo. All right, so there's number 12. We got 12, we got Advent, the Advent. I kind of want to put something, maybe we could do none of those. What else do I have that would be cute? None of that either. Do I have any of the older? Red Cup Day, December. So there's nothing like that. So maybe I can just put one of those. Or a tree. I could put a tree. That'd be kind of cute. All right, so what I'm thinking is down here, we've got, that may be too big. Make it merry. This, oh, maybe this was so special. It's kind of a good sentiment. This was so special, and it brings that red down to there, and then over here, wrapped with love. This is about the Advent, right? So we've got counting down the days, which I'm thinking about putting right smack in the middle, counting down the days. And then I probably need like one more, so I don't have two of those and no other ones. Maybe Make It Merry. Pull some yellow in. We got the blue, we got the red. I could put it at the top and the bottom so it's like holding it on there, sort of. Sure. Why not? And what does it look like if I just put a star up there? Does that look dumb? Okay, so if I've got that and maybe like, nope, that's too big. I think I'll just go with the blue one and we'll call that good. Okay, I think that's going to be good for this one. So, you know, simple, but that's fine. It's good. I think it's nice to have some variation in the complexity of these spreads. So let's put all this stuff away again, because this is why I have to have a clean space, is because if I don't, then I will lose something and feel all the anxiety from losing things. So put that to the side. Get rid of this, get rid of this. This I should have put away earlier. That's okay. And all of these pieces that I don't need anymore. So all of these like little embellishments that I don't end up using are most likely what will make it into Izzy's advent calendar next year. So anything I have left over, I usually go through for her and let her have the stuff that I didn't end up using, which is nice. It, you know, one, it gives her some product like that I don't have to go and buy a ton of stuff because I already have a ton of stuff. And then also it lets me get rid of my stuff and not feel guilty about it because it's just going to her and she can have a great time. So I'm going to put all this down and away. So we're not looking at it anymore. This away. I love this card and I have not found a way to use it yet, but I love it. It's so cute. It's like the 12 Days of Christmas. Okay. So this one goes in. And the awesome thing is now I get to use this and it's like kind of too big. You know what? That's actually okay with me because I can trim a tiny bit off the side and maybe that will help it be a little bit more, like a little bit more centered on the page. Okay. Yes. Made some cute TN size journal cards. Should bring those out. Totally. Yes, totally. Okay. So there's that. And then this is just going to be punched on the opposite side. It's going outside of the page protector. mostly because I wanted the next page to be outside of the page protector. So otherwise I would have just used journal cards and pockets. But I want this one, the next page, to be outside. So this one had to be too. All right, we're going to line us up here and punch it. And we'll see how I did space-wise. I did pretty good. Yeah, so when you are turning cards in like digital versions into bigger sizes and adding your journaling on, if you know you're going to punch into your card, I always recommend offsetting your text to, you know, whatever side. So like if I was going to punch this side, I'd make sure to offset it to align to the right side of, no, the left side of the page and vice versa. So this, I wanted it to be closer to the right side so I could hole punch it and not have to worry about it punching holes in my text. Because been there, done that, you know? And then that's the worst, because then you're like, oh, now I have to like decide if I'm just going to keep it, or, you know, if I can stand it, or if I need to redo it. All right, so we've got day 12 in here, which is going to be like this. And this is where, so I might do this next page. We'll see. I have to figure out where I want to break and move into the next album. It's kind of on my list of things to figure out here. Okay, so the next story that I'm telling, story number 13, is all about ornaments. The new ornaments for the year. So, I've got a couple of things going on. This is the paper I wanted to use on the opposite side because I love it. I think it's really pretty. So this is going to go on the back side of this one. And it's not quite punched right. Well, that's fine. So it's going to go on the back side of this one. And my plan is to add some photos. So I've got a photo of each of the ornaments that they chose. So one for my sister-in-law, one for my brother-in-law, and one for my niece. And then they picked up a bonus album that says a year to remember and has like all of the things checked off. So like toilet paper shortage, check. Mask wearing, check. And like all the things for COVID. So that's, I'm thinking of building a page here. I've got some blue cardstock and some white cardstock to mat the photos so they kind of pop off the page. And then I've also got this little journaling tag over here that I'm going to add some stuff to. And then there's their journaling that talks about why they chose each of the ornaments that they chose. So we're just going to get this, we're going to get to assembling. So let's start on the left side. What I will probably do, I'll probably actually just staple this. That will work out. That way I don't have to get like a sewing machine or anything out like that. So let's just get these matted. So I want to put them on white and then on the blue, like so. Oh no. Yeah, you ripped up the whole, that's the, it's literally the worst thing when like, when you plan everything out and you think it's all going to be great and fine, and then you punch your stinking holes in the paper and it's not fine. Like, yeah, I've so done that too. Okay. You are not straight, I don't think. Are you straight? Are you? No, you are definitely not. So let's get you, let's make you a straight edge, please. Thank you, friend. Okay. So. All right, so we'll get these trimmed off. And then we're going to add some blue. Because the problem is since this has so much white in the background, the white is not enough to be able to see them. You can see them just fine, right? But I want them to be able to like pop off the page. So that's why I am double matting them. Because if you put them just directly on the blue, I felt like it was missing something. So it just worked better to have the white and the blue. but I'm just gonna make it real thin. I love this paper too. So this is that Pink Fresh line that Geraldine in a Creative Bubble designed. It's called, or the collection is called Oh What Fun. And I loved the blues in it because, you know, blue is not a super traditional Christmas color, and it has a lot of pinks in it too, which I also really like. So I totally picked it up, and then it was like, it's not that it wasn't right for my own album, it just, I was having a hard time figuring out how to use it in my album. So when I decided to do this project, I knew that I could base this whole album off of those types of colors. Yeah, okay, so see how much better that is when you get the blue and the white on there? Yeah, it was the right choice, for sure. Okay, all right, so that gives me my photo mats. ATG. Okay, so we've got photo mats here. Actually, I want you to go at the top, you to go at the bottom, and then this is too big, but my plan is to put it across the middle and add my number on top of that. So right now we're at 3 inches, so let's try 2.5. This is just regular old vellum, and yeah, that's better. That's a better sizing. That way it fits right in between the holes too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple this on. Again, I could stitch it, but for the sake of time, I am just going to staple it with my tiny attacher. So, and then we will cut the edge off and then staple the opposite side as well. Okay, so that's gonna give me kind of some opaqueness to the middle so that when I add my number on top, it'll pop off a little bit better than it would otherwise. So it'll make it, it mutes it down. It mutes it down so that it's not so busy, because this paper is very busy. I super love it, but it is very busy. Okay, so we're gonna add photos and then we'll find our number. Actually, I might find the number last, just so I can use the rest of this page to help me figure out what number to use. And up here at the top, looks pretty good to me, I think. All right, so that's going to be the one side. And then, right, because there's what I've got, but I might want something different because that 13 is kind of small. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get this little tag and this booklet made. So this one, I might do the same thing. I might do the same thing I did to that other tag and just chop off this top portion and add a little bit of washi so that it looks purposeful. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So the question is, what washi? Like, maybe I'll do, I have this one. It's just like a, nope. Maybe the silver, but no, that's gold. So maybe not silver. Maybe I'll just do like a black and white. How are you to that? Because this is like a really like corally red, actually. I think I'll just go with black and white. Actually, maybe I'll do this one so it's not as strong. Sure. We're going for it. I don't want to take too long to make decisions. So let's get our adhesive on here. I don't have any blue washi. Do I have anything down there? I wonder if this would be right. Let's check this out, actually. How are you? Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay. That's all I got. Ribbons. Maybe I'll go with that, actually. That's kind of cute. Although that's that super dark. I don't know. I don't really like this. Okay. I changed my mind. We're going with this. This pairs well because it's got that pinky color in it, so it pairs better with this particular paper. Okay. And give me a little piece here. We're just gonna stick it in the top. Yep. And we'll trim it off. And then that will make that look like it was on purpose, which it was. Okay. So that's going to go in here. And the other thing I wanted to do, because I have nothing to add to the front, so I'm just going to put this on the front because I thought this was cute. And why not? Also, just get a piece of spare here. Oh, again, hair everywhere. Since you're going down in a pocket, I don't need this to catch on anything, so we're just gonna cover it. And then we can stick it on. Okay. So then this can go here, which I think is cute. Yep. And that goes down inside the pocket. Like so. Okay, so this is not necessary, but I thought it would be fun. So I'm going to do it because I think it's cute. I am going to take some twine here and I want to thread it into this and add this little charm because since we're having 2 albums now, I can add some bulk and it will be okay. And then we're just going to tie the little charm on top of this ornament because that's cute. And then, if I can get the bow. Come on, bow. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you've got this little ornament thing with holiday magic, and these I'm layering here so that they're ornaments, right? Even though, I mean, that sentiment's cute too, but I got things I can use up, so why not? Why not just throw some extra things on there for the heck of it? So this wood veneer ornament that's like florally and beautiful came from Colorcast Designs. It was a pack of ornaments, and they are just the most gorgeous things. And what's really awesome about them is they are actually sticky backed, and the wood portion is super thin, super thin, which I love. So it allows me to add these here and not feel super bad about adding tons of bulk. So we're going to stick that on here. We've got our holiday magic. So the only other thing I need to find is a number to put on there for number 13. Wait, what? What am I listening? Sorry, I'm reading your guys' comments. I'm very far behind. You have to take lots of pics of that paper once the page is done so you can enjoy it. Yes, right? Oh. Score tape is a great stocking stuffer, you guys. That's totally, you're so right about that. What day did I say this was? This is 13, right? Yeah, 13. Let's not make that mistake again of putting the wrong day on here. Yeah, score tape is an awesome stocking stuffer, and it's not super expensive. I get mine from scrapbook.com, and I think it's like just a couple dollars for a big old roll of it. I usually stock up and get a ton all at once because I need it. Because I love score tape. Oops, that's 11. That is in the wrong spot. Get over there to where you belong. All right, so we've got, in like 14, you don't go here either. Actually, yes, you do. 13 and 14. 11 does not. Okay. So, okay, we have, I'm not doing a charm because I already did charms. So that is a no. I have, not you. Where the heck did all these 12s come from? They're in the wrong spot. So, we could do the wood, which would tie in the wood. Actually, that's not bad. Too bad that wasn't 13 because that would have been cute too. No. The only other ones, I'm not doing gold because we just did gold on the last page. And the only other one I threw on the floor is a 13 in black. Which, nope, I'm just going to go with the wood. I think it looks the best. So, decision made. Okay. Put all those back in their container. You can go in there too. All right, so let's add the 13 and the Be Joyful. Wait, what is uh-oh? Uh-oh what? Oh, the sticky backed. Yeah, and these are sticky back too. So like, that's I love it. I love that they're super, super thin and they're stickers because amazing. Amazing. Okay. So we're going to add Be Joyful underneath and 13 can go kind of in the middle-ish. Sure. Yeah, that looks kind of good. And we'll add some here. And then this page is done. And it looks really cute. Be Joyful. Okay, so there we go. So that gives us the photos of their ornaments, the journaling that talks about why they picked their ornaments, the fun little embellishment over here, because why not? And then we will move on to day 14. So for now, I am not actually going to adhere these back to back because this may end up being where the next book starts. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see how that goes when we cross that bridge. So let's put this in here. And this can go in here. And that's good. You know what? I need some for this too. It's big enough I can stick it through. The other one was kind of small. Like I felt like I couldn't thread it through the hole like that. What time are we at? 8:15. Okay, we're making good time because this is what, day 13? So we've got 10, 11, 12, and 13. So this is our 4th page that we've done today. All right. So let's set this back to the side and we'll get out the next one. So the next one, for the next story, I had Caitlin write out, well, Caitlin, and then she also had Alex, which is really fun, like I said, right? They wrote out a story from their childhood Christmas. So I've got a few things happening. So first of all, this is going to go in, and actually, you know what? This is going to be the end right here. This is going to be the end of album 1. So like this is going to go into album number 2 for sure, because this can be the opening, right? So like this is album 1. I have the other album over here. Yes. Let me grab this. So we have the other one here. These albums were the travel release from this last year from Allie Edwards. And I picked these up for a different project and then never ended up using them. So this way, this becomes like the opening to the book. And I think that's kind of fun. I also ordered this to put on the inside of their second album, which I think is fun. That way they have something on the inside of both. And I like it. Anyway, so that is that. Oh, for those ornaments, by the way, they came in a pack. So you can see them here. So there's like a whole bunch of them and they're so pretty, right? So pretty. I probably won't use them all this year, so I'll be able to have some for next year. So, we've got the second album. We're starting it now. So what I've got for this story is this card. This was from one of the more recent Feed Your Craft releases. It just has so much fun together. On the back side of it, I am going to adhere this. So this is journaling that I just printed on photo paper with an image here at the bottom. So this was a story that my brother-in-law told, and it's a story that we tell all the time in our family. Their sister, as kids, had a hamster. And my husband and Alex, the twins, decided that it would be a great idea to teach their sister's hamster how to swim. So they threw it in a fish tank or something. And of course, you know, it did not figure out how to swim. And it it most likely died and got replaced. But according to their parents, they revived it and it lived. Well, their sister was very upset by this, as, I mean, that's totally understandable. She was very upset. So she took their two favorite like stuffed animals. They each had, one of them had Sonic and one of them had Tails. And she took a permanent marker and drew mustaches on them and like tainted them. It's funny because the Sonic and the Tails, the originals, still are around. Like we just recently found them and could see like where she had drawn with permanent marker on them. It was devastating for them. Oh, you know what? I was going to do something here and I totally forgot. I wonder if I still can. Oh yeah, I still can. Yeah, it was devastating for them, but at the same time, you know, they also like did that to their sister's hamster. So it's funny. Kids are funny, right? Like it was harmless. They weren't trying to harm it. They just thought that it should learn how to swim, I guess. Okay, I totally forgot what I was doing here. Luckily, this is easy to come off. So we're going to take this back off, and I'm going to turn this into, actually I was going to do it on the side, wasn't I? Yes, so we're going to take this off here by just rubbing it, which is easy enough, because especially on photo paper, because it's slick, so it'll come back off. It just might shake my desk here, sorry. Because I have this picture that I wanted to add in here, but I didn't have space. So what I will do when I run out of space for putting pictures or words is I will create some kind of interactive piece that allows me to stick it in there anyway. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make this piece into a pocket that we can add extra things to, because that's what I'm going to do. All right, so that, oh, there's one more piece. Why did I put so much tape on here? What a waste. Okay, so that's off. Easy enough. Okay, so now I can add this back on here. Let's make sure that there's nothing. Yep, we're good. We'll add this back on here. And we'll be none the wiser. Okay, so then I've got this picture also. So this is a picture of my sister-in-law when she was young. Actually, Caitlin, how old were you for this one? Because, yeah. So, yes, this is a picture of her when she was a little girl, and she told a couple stories about having Christmas at her mom's house and her dad's house and stuff like that, and it's really fun. It's actually, like, it's so interesting to see, like, when people do a project like this, it brings up a lot of memories and a lot of things that we don't necessarily think to share with each other. So it's been really quite a joy to do this project for them and to hear their stories. Like, I think it's been super cool. Okay, so see, that's just going to go in there, and then you can pull it out. And you've got this, like, card and then a photo on the back, because we need to include the photo from when she was a little girl. But we are also going to add a tab so we know that there's something in here. I thought it was coming up, right? Yes, silly boys. Silly boys. Okay. Yeah, that poor hamster. I hope that it was revived and it wasn't replaced, because how sad. But they're all convinced that it was revived. So we're gonna go with that. Okay, so I've got this on here, and I just want to add a freeze sticker, which I might go with black just to give it a little bit of extra, make it extra. So we can do, let's see if there's anything about like memories, great gift, calendar, friends, Believe in magic. Winter, down the chimney, let it snow. Happy holidays. Happy holidays would work. What do we have over here on this one? We've got cold outside, aftermath, heavenly peace. Traditions. Traditions could work. Mischief could work. Well, that could work on theirs. Right. Thank you. Good food tonight, simple time. Magic of the season, friends and family, maybe that. So we can do friends and family. And then on the back side, oh, here we go. We're going to cut off creating. So this says creating holiday memories. So I'm going to cut off the creating, and it's just going to say holiday memories. So we're going to put it on here and chop off a little bit extra. Okay, holiday memories. There we go. So you guys are on there. All right, so then that just slips into here. Like that. So we got friends and family. Okay, so that's that. So, Caitlin, the Sonic and Tails on here, oh man, the Sonic and Tails on here are just from an online picture. They're not the real ones. They're actually the ones because Izzy has a pair. Gosh darn it. Will I ruin it if I do this? We're going to try. I got a piece of glue on here. Of course I did. Okay, well, it's fine. So, and I need to punch this too. So yeah, I just found them online because I couldn't find the originals from like, because they would have been from like the 90s, I think. Oh no, Michelle. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, he was a little too smart for that, huh? Oh my gosh. Okay, and then so this was Caitlin's story, which not Caitlin's, Alex's story, which was specific to these toys. So Caitlin's story, she also had some journaling, some stories that were specific to toys. So for hers, because her journaling was longer than Alex's journaling, and so for hers, I just made them like 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches square. And then we're going to add these down at the bottom of hers so that we can call that good. And then I'm thinking, oh, and I left this so you could see that this was the original card. And this is what I did in Photoshop is I took off the story behind this tradition. And I also took off the tree. So we kept those cute little stockings in there, but changed the rest of it just because we needed the space. So this, I just need to figure out, what do I want to add up here? Oh, a number. That's what I want to add. So let's grab some numbers. We could do gold. Maybe we'll just do that black again. The white's not going to show up. And this is day 14. So let's do black for number 14. So we've got these. I love these. These are so pretty. Also, I wonder, oh, I also have this up here too that I thought that I might put on the other side. So we've got 14 for 1 and 4. Okay. Okay. And this one ends up being, there's a lot of white space on this, which is fine because there's a lot of text, but the text is what is the important part. You know, that's where all this story is. So I think that that is good. I also kind of want to put this on here. So this says Family Forever. Since our story is about family, we will add Family Forever to there too. Okay, and then this just goes in a 3x8 pocket. This one we're keeping simple. Yeah, yep. I'm just debating. I'm debating if I want to put, is there anything small that I could put up here? Peace, love, joy. No, no, no. What if I did like, no. All right. Nope, we're just leaving it. We're just going to leave it like that. Although I might move this because I feel like there's something off. I think it's just too far over. And that will make me feel better. No. Okay, so I think that maybe is better. I feel like it's almost because it doesn't have like an anchor point, but I think that would be fine. We're going with it. We're just going to go with it. All right. So we've got the important pieces on here, which is the story and the photos. And I'm going to trim this a little bit so it slips down in that pocket a bit easier. Okay. So just a little piece off and then that will be good. That should go down. All right, so that's story number 14. So the next one we're going to work on, the prompt that I sent to Caitlin was for her to write a letter to their daughter. So Mabel was born in September, the very beginning of September. And so this is her first Christmas. And I instructed them to write a letter to Mabel, which I think will be really awesome for her to read when she's older, like to read a letter from her mom. And the cool thing is that Alex wrote a letter too. So she's got a letter from her mom and from her dad from her very first Christmas, which I love. I love it. And their letters are so, like, they're so sweet. So what I did for this one, and so like this is not necessarily a holiday story. It's just a story for December. I told her to pay attention. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for that. That's so sweet of you. Yes, thank you. So, what was I saying? So this was not a December story. I sent her a prompt where I said, I just want you to go through the day and think about like things that you notice. Like, what do you notice about Mabel right now? What do you notice about yourself when it comes, when it comes to Mabel right now? And so she journaled a little bit about that, like, right now I noticed, or today I've noticed. But then went on to write more of a letter. So I've got a letter from her mom, and then I've got a letter from her dad. So what I'm planning to do with these is, number one, I've got a bunch of things here. So number one, I have this picture of Mabel, which I think is the cutest little picture. She's such a cute baby. So I've got this picture of Mabel, and I'm not sure, I can't remember if I was going to add anything to it. Like, because this is going to go down in the pocket. So we might just put that to the side for now. The opposite side is where I'm going to store the letters. So I have a piece of vellum again. I'm thinking this I probably will stitch on. So I might just make the pocket and I'll stitch it after we're done tonight. And then these are going to slip inside, but I actually printed them. I printed them to where I'm going to fold them and put them in here. And And then my plan, I think, is to add like a floral element to the top and maybe like this Merry and Bright down here. I also like this underneath, Merriest Wishes. And then maybe on this side, we close it. So we've got, you know, a visual triangle here. And the number can go on top of this maybe. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. And then for the letters themselves, I want to stamp out Dear Mabel and Dear Mabel, or Dear May and Dear May, because her nickname is May. So I think we'll have some. So, or we'll have some time here. Let's do, you know what, this, I'm going to skip this for now. We're going to come back to this one here. So that way we end here, because that way I remember that I have this to do. Also, that goes over here. So we're going to skip that and we're going to go to the next one. So this next one is a story about an ornament that they have. So Caitlin has lost both her grandma and her grandpa in the last couple of years. So she wrote some journaling about her grandpa and about her grandma. So this is going to be a flip element that I'm going to make for the album with this paper on top. And we are pairing it with a full page photo of the ornament that's got her grandparents in it. So in addition to that, I also have a couple more of those wood ornaments that I can use, and some other bits and pieces here. But the main thing that I want to use is this cut file from Paige Evans, which I'm thinking about putting across the whole top of it. So this was like a garland cut file. Let me see what this would look like if I layered all these pieces. So it's a garland cut file, and I cut it with a couple of different colors. So I could figure out if I want to layer the colors or if I want to do like just, so I could do like just the white. And then I was thinking about having these like hang down on the opposite side. So it's almost like a page full of ornaments. And then what do I want to do with, what am I going to do with the number? Because this is going to be day 16. So if you were day 16, I wonder if I've got like a, that would be tying all of that in if we did that. We're 15. I know I've got the black, but you won't be able to see that. And maybe those are all 15s. Okay, I kind of like that. Just leave the space open. So we could put it in the ornament like that. So it's just going to be a question of like, how do I want to situate all this? I originally thought about doing it kind of like that, so that they're hanging, and I might stitch, like hand stitch that. The 16 here, I thought about doing this in the middle of 1, 2. Where's my scissors at? So maybe like this blue, just to give it a little bit of something. I wonder if that would fit in there too. Kind of, so they each have something inside of them, and maybe not doing that one. So we've got like 3. We could put December Memories over on this side. I feel like it still needs something though. Okay, how do we look with the darker green up there with it? Or we could do this light. Nope, definitely not the light. I'm not feeling that. I kind of like the darker green with it though, just to give it a little bit more texture. Or the other thing I could do is just have it over here. That could work too. So maybe I'll do that. All right, so I'm thinking I might do that actually, is layer these green, layer the green and the white on this side. Hang the ornaments on here. And maybe I've got some kind of, what do I have on here? Anything? No. Trying to find like something that can help me fill in more of this space. But all the red blends a little bit too much. Christmas time. We've got Merry and Bright with an arrow, stars. No. That's not quite right either. I don't know, this one gave me a little bit of a run for my money here. So, do I have anything over here? Hello Santa, stars and hearts. Like I could also have this. It's like, what if we abandoned all of that and did joy? Could still put the 16 in the middle of the O. Could tie a ribbon at the top. And so that's kind of cute. And then we could grab those phrase stickers back over here and maybe put a few of those in here, like fa la la, or feeling festive, moment of awe, peace, love, and joy, like maybe peace, love, and joy. I think I'm kind of feeling that, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. It takes me a minute to figure out, like, what am I going to do with this? So the first thing I'm going to do is adhere this down onto this page. Because I don't need to staple, I don't need to sew. It's just going to be this. Okay. All right, so we're going to add the paper on here. Make sure we're good and aligned. Like that. Again, I added my text to the inside of this so I can hole punch this, because it does need to be hole punched. And it might actually need to be, this might be too thick. I might need to do it with my other things. Ugh, yes. Too thick. So I'm going to use, okay, I'm going to use my Power Punch to do these holes just so that they are easier to do. So I'm hole punching through both pages on the outer edge, so the fold is on the other side. Because what we're going to do is we're going to cut some slits in these so it opens up and then you can read the journaling on the inside. And there we go. Okay, so that gives me the holes. So then what I'm going to do is open this back up, grab my scissors, and we're going to cut slits. Kind of like a happy planner, right? That's how I would do it. Anyway. So this lets it stay closed in the album, but then it lets you open it to be able to read what's underneath if you want. Okay. Okay, so that's going to give me the top of it. So now we can add this, and I'm going to do that same thing I did before. I'm going to take a little bit of twine, which I think for this one, red's going to blend. So I don't want red, and black is not right either. So I think I'm going to use this one, which is like a neutral, but it's got gold in it. Or I might have a green. I think think I have a green that I could use in here somewhere. Oh, in the mess. I've got red and green. Maybe. I do have a normal green. So here's just normal green. Just shuffle this back in. Okay. All right, so set that jar to back where it goes. All right, so we can do green and red. I'm kind of liking that, actually. I think that's pretty cute. And then if I put the red in there, yeah, we're going to do it that way. Oops. Okay, so let's get this bow on here. And this little thing is so cute. Yeah, the cutting the slits is awesome because it does let you, it lets you make these flip outs with the pages being outside the page protector, and then you can have like the full pages to work with. So it's super awesome. All right, and then we're gonna just like cut that. Okay. So I think that's cute with the red and white. So we're gonna do the red and white. We'll add it on here. Stick the 16 on there. So then it flips open. Still, what else do I need to do? I need to add whatever to that other side. So, okay. So you're gonna go in the middle-ish. It's probably good. I think that's good. All right, so that's that. 16 in the middle. Yeah, I am too, Millie. Sometimes you just gotta like, I don't know. I was struggling with it. I was just like, oh God, what am I gonna do with this? Because I know how I want it to work, but I don't know. Yes, but I don't know how to like make it look pretty. So, and this actually was very serendipitous. That works. So we've got December Memories in the green, which pulls the green in, right? And we've got that. And that might be good for this. Yeah, because I'm not adding that. That's too much. So that might be good for this particular page. I don't want to put anything below. Don't really want to put anything above. So I kind of like that. So then you open it and it would have the stuff in here. Which I'm thinking I won't add anything to, just so it stays flat. I also need to punch this, so let's punch that while we're thinking here. Here you are. Do I want to add anything in there? That is what I'm trying to decide. Okay. Put that back away. So we've got this. Let me just see what I've got for, yes, I don't want any more wood on there. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. So let's see if I've got anything else in my pieces here that would work. Looks like that's kind of cute. We'll see. Maybe I'll move this up so we can see what's happening here. So I've got this like little present that's kind of cute. No. 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 None of this. No, 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 no. What does this say? I kind of like that. We're going to think about that. And happy holidays. Nope, it's too much. Okay, so let's see what we think about this, though. Although then it's like 2 titles. Okay, so what if we did like, do you fit in here? I wish I had some more does that look like? Spread good cheer. Maybe. Like, I wish I had more, like, banner shapes. You know, do I have any in here? That's a good question. Those are all, like, fat, though. I don't want that. I don't want that. All right. Yeah, I wish I had more banner shapes that were, like, long and skinny. But I don't. There just wasn't a lot of those. The other ones are puffy, so, like, that would work. But it's not really what I want. Okay. So I'm like, what I'm thinking is if, I just wish I had something to go here. That's all. Let's one more spot, and then we're going to just say that that's fine. What do you say? A December favorite. Home for the holidays. Things look a bit different. Unforgettable memories. That's good. Okay. So this one, we could put unforgettable memories. And that might be good. Yeah, I kind of like that. Just that. Things just like, I hate when something feels incomplete. Okay, we could put some stars in here. That would work. So we could do like, that's probably too much white. Could do like the green and white stripe one, maybe there. And then we could do this like red star up there. Maybe we'll just add a few like that. I kind of like that. That works. It's so not enough. Nope. Dang it. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just cover it. Like, just put a bunch in here. What would that look like? Let's just find out. Shall we? You know what? I often like... So, okay. What if we... Come on. Okay. Like, what if we did... Like, 1, 2, 3 there, and then did the same on this side. How would that look? Go 1, 2, 3 over here. I mean, that's kind of better. These back. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just leave it blank? That should not be left blank. Okay, this I'm going to put here because I think that looks nice. Caitlin, have you ever, yeah, if you, I know you've seen my pages. Yeah. Oh, washi tape. That's a great idea. Okay, great idea. That's what I'm going to do. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay. Why didn't I think of that? See, this is why sometimes it's awesome to do these lives because you guys help me remember things and come up with great ideas. Washi tape. Yes. Duh. Okay. That I think looks good. This, yeah, forget these. Nope. Nope. And nope. Yeah, because it's just too blank down here. It's driving me nuts. Like, it's too much white. So, let's see what I got. I could do this. This would be kind of pretty. And maybe go with that. I've not used this yet. So this is like fabric tape. Okay. Or, it's also like, not my favorite. I got the fabric tape because I love the black one. because again, you know, I'm drawn to those reds and blacks, but I could do, I've got this one that says fa la la, boop, and I've got a candy cane stripe, which I kind of dig the candy cane stripe. So maybe we'll go with that. Tree cuts. Yes, yes. See, that makes it look so much better. Okay. Thank you. I don't know who said washi. I saw it. I forget who said it. But yes. Okay. So washi at the bottom. We're just going to go all the way across and it will fold. And then that will help it look good. Yes. I think I'm just going to do it at the bottom. Okay, so we'll just do it at the bottom. This I might, if it'll come up. Nope, that is not coming up. So where that stays, if it fits, it sticks, I suppose. And we're just going to leave it like that, I think. Actually, maybe I'll do like one tiny star. I'll adjust these here in a second too. I like the brighter red, so I don't like you. Off you come. So that way they have one above each of their names, and then that makes it feel a little more finished. Yeah. Okay, so let's just adjust that, and then that will do it for this page. So the only page I didn't get to finish was the letter one, which is fine because I have to sew on that vellum. That's the only way I'm going to get that to work. So it will be, move all this stuff. My desk is so messy for me. Like, this is so messy. Okay, so so this will have the photo of May. This will have the letters. This is a page for later that I've prepped. Come on, you. But we've got the photo here, and then this part goes on this side, right? So then you can undo the journaling and read it, and then you can just stick it back on the rings, and it'll stay in there. So I think that turned out really well. So yeah, this is all I'm going to have to do. I know, right? I didn't feel like putting them back, so they're just on my hand. So yeah, this is the only one I'm going to have to do off screen, which is fine. So it'll be, also I had to stamp, so I figured I would just do that later. So that will be letters to May and baby May's picture. She's so sweet. Oh, the cutest, the cutest. So yes. So you guys, that is going to be it for today. This was a lot. We got a lot done. We got 6 pages done, I think, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So yeah, we didn't get one. So we got 6. We got 6 of them done, which feels really good. So I only have 1 more to go, and then we are all caught up to today. So that's really awesome. Again, that's part of why I love coming on here, is because it gets me to actually do the things that I want to do, which is nice. So, all right, you guys, so that is going to be it for today. We are like 2 minutes to 9 o'clock here on the east side of the country, on Eastern Standard Time. It's 9 o'clock here. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm going to finish this one off screen here so it can just be done and photographed, and then I still have my story for today to do. So I will get to that as well, which will be fun. So yes, thank you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. If you weren't here at the beginning, I will not be going live next week because it is Christmas Eve. So you guys have a wonderful Christmas Eve. Have a wonderful Christmas day. Enjoy the holidays. and I will see you guys live again in the new year. Keep an eye out on Instagram because I will probably put some polls up after Christmas is past to try and figure out what project to work on with you guys when the new year starts, what we want to do together live. So we'll cross that bridge after the holidays. So you guys have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, have a wonderful rest of your December. I will see you guys in my daily process videos, but other than that, yeah, you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. All right, yep. I was just checking to make sure I got everything covered. So yes, so see you guys later. Bye.